Took too long. I'm just kidding.
It's stuck.
Oh! Why did you do that?
Live, and then I don't say it.
I was
And then
thinking.
it gives me a big smile on my face right when we start. And it's like a genuine smile. It's not a fake smile, you
What
know?
were you thinking of?
I was like, Michelle was like, we're gonna go live. And I was like, thank God I don't have any fingers and any holes or anything.
Oh my god.
I'm not picking my nose or scratching my butt or anything.
That is very inappropriate.
Thank you for that.
And it gave me a big smile on my face right before we started.
Now everybody's gonna know that if you're smiling really big, you're just thinking something.
If I suddenly start smiling about something, I'm probably thinking of something terrible.
How many of these people who watch Sugar Geek Show live episodes just see Dan and they're just like, this
Here
guy.
we go.
Oh, jeez. Where's the vodka?
Yeah.
Well, we are up and going. We have about 38 people in
Wow.
joining us
Jeez.
right now.
All right.
Alrighty, awesome.
Hi, everybody.
Hey everybody, welcome to Sugar Geek Show Live, episode 3. Trace?
Yes, Trace, episode Trace Late Chase.
Oh, that was so good, Dan.
Nice. In Sugar Geek Show Live, we go over some tips and tutorials, just simple things from the perspective of the newbie, which is Dan,
I don't know anything.
about cakes and some other things.
A lot of things.
We won't talk about those things here.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with this show, you're definitely going to want to subscribe to future live broadcasts
Yep.
on your phone. If you go to the following tab and click on that and then go to subscribe, there's like a little settings button.
Well, like you like Sugar Geek Show, the page on Facebook, and then there's a little notifications button. You hit that, and then you're gonna have there's like a little button that's like subscribe to all lives, and they'll actually update you and let you know when we are
You
live.
get a little
So-
ding, ding, ding. Hey, your show is on.
Yep. Yeah.
And if you're watching this live, there should be a little button that says subscribe to notifications as well. So,
That's right. Yep.
okay. So what are we doing today?
I
Do you
don't
know?
I saw a
I never
picture.
tell Dan.
I saw a picture on our own page that was an ad for the episode tomorrow, and I was like, "What are we doing?" And it was like red cake and blue cake and something else, and I was like, "I don't know." I got really nervous. I just started getting really nervous. So
Don't be nervous. So far, Dan has learned how to torte cakes, fill them, stack them, do a crumb coat.
yeah,
do a
I didn't
final
even
coat.
know what a torte was.
I mean,
Cover
that's a lot.
fondant.
That's a lot of basic. Yeah, cover and fondant.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
yeah.
basic skills that you have acquired. So
Right.
today we're going to decorate our very first cake.
Oh God. Okay.
It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
So everybody out there in Facebook land, if you're a cake decorator, or even if you just like eating cakes or you like being on Pinterest, and you don't live under a rock, you're probably well aware of the drip cake. You probably even know what drip cake is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So invented, I think, or at least made popular by Catherine Sabbath. It's just really simple buttercream cake. You do a drip around the top, and you basically just throw a bunch of stuff on the top of it.
Okay.
And really all you have to do is kind of color coordinate and roughly have a theme, and it looks amazing.
And have a good photographer, and then you put that on Pinterest, and it gets
And it just
10,000
goes crazy,
hits.
right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna make a drip cake because it's very low pressure. You get to practice those fundamental techniques that we've learned as far as getting a nice clean coat.
Okay.
But we're actually gonna think of a theme and a design and you're gonna actually have to make design decisions.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm pretty good at that.
You
so,
are.
Yeah.
You've got lots of opinions.
Yes.
Just kidding.
They're not opinions, they're facts.
Zing.
Buzzing.
So, next week is 4th of July.
Right.
So I
yes.
thought it would be really fun to do a 4th of July cake and do it in the style of a drip cake. So I already have in the freezer a crumb-coated and chilled cake. So we're going to just be doing the outside layer of buttercream using the techniques that we learned.
Yeah.
But first what we're going to do is make some chocolate decoration.
So, what is 4th of July? For people that don't know, that don't live in the U.S., it's a holiday.
Everybody knows what 4th of July is, Dan.
And you might be in Canada. It's like Boxing Day or something like that. I don't know what that is.
They have the internet TV. They're not living under a rock in Canada.
It's a holiday that's like a summer. It's like a barbecue day. It's for America's independence, but nobody really celebrates that.
Of course
they
we
celebrate
do.
like the bombs and the fireworks and
No.
rockets that you shoot off into the air.
If you're a
and then
real
you eat a bunch
American.
of barbecues.
If you're a real American, you enjoy the day with your family and reflect upon the fact that we all are free, right?
Yes,
like
yes.
we're independent. We're not under a king or whatever.
and we celebrate that by firing bombs off.
And eating food.
Yeah.
And making drip cakes.
Yep. So that's what we're doing.
Okay, so we're going to get started. As always, you guys can ask questions live. Michelle is over here manning the comment section. So if you have questions about anything, we'll stop and answer them as best we can. But otherwise, enjoy. Okay, Dan.
Okay.
First thing we're going to do is make
a big potato chip.
A chocolate sail, which I actually forgot to have Michelle prep for.
Whoops. We're doing it live, guys.
I forgot to melt the chocolate.
Okay.
Where's the blue chocolate, the other bag of blue chocolate candy melts?
Right
Would you
here.
grab that?
Yeah.
I really like that. This is called a chocolate sail.
Yeah, you want to bring some of these decorations over and kind of show what we're going to be doing.
It's like a corrugated cardboard
Grab all the
thing, but with
sprinkles and stuff and bring them over here.
Okay.
I have to go grab a
container. We've got some, speaking of bombs and explosions for 4th
also
of July,
need
we've got some chocolate explosions. I don't know if you guys can see this very well or not, but we've got some fireworks going off.
Alright. I'm using blue Wilton candy melts because if you were to color your own white chocolate yourself, which you could, it takes a ton of food coloring. So, like, this costs, I think it was like on sale even. So it was really inexpensive to just buy it in the colors that I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
And Michael's right now has like a buy two get one free.
Okay.
All right.
That's a royal flag blue color right there. So.
All right, I'm gonna put that into the microwave for 30 seconds. Oops, not 3 minutes.
30 seconds. Okay.
Yes. Okay, and then we need some clips.
Okay. Oh, and we got these cool sprinkles, huh?
Yes. So, Michael's right now, of course, because next week is 4th of July, they have like this little pack of sprinkles that has already 4th of July colors.
Yeah.
But there are tons of places you can get sprinkle mixes from.
Oh.
What's a sprinkle mix?
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Sprinkle mixes is something that's really popular right now where you basically are taking different kinds of sprinkles, dragees, that kind of stuff, and you mix them together to make kind of like a more textural sort of fun, look for the sprinkles instead of just doing like straight sprinkles, right?
Can I interject something like totally off topic real quick?
Please do.
Okay. So I wanted to talk about this because I've been thinking about this lately because I just think about weird stuff like this.
I can't wait.
We've got red and blue, right? So these colors get used all the time, but like when you learn about colors, they're not exact opposites. You've got blue, and the exact opposite of blue would be orange, but these are actually like conceptual opposites, okay? Because like when you're mad, you're angry, you're hot, your face turns red, and when you're sad, you're cold or you're blue. Like, why are you feeling blue? Why are you feeling sad? Why are you so angry? I'm seeing red. So anyways, these are conceptual opposites, which is why they get used a lot for like football games and sports games and stuff, like red and blue. Anyways, I just think about that. So just put that in the back of your mind somewhere.
Of course
random.
you were. Alright, so I am just heating up these melts in 30-second increments because I want it to melt, but I don't want to overheat it.
Okay.
Because if you overheat chocolate, it gets so hot it actually kind of seizes up and burns. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, little bit
Hot
at a
enough
time.
that you would get a 1st-degree burn or a 2nd-degree
No!
burn. Right? And not a
That's too hot.
3rd-degree burn?
That's too hot.
Yeah.
Alright, and see, then I have this chocolate in here
Okay.
from that I was supposed to have melted, but I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna blame Michelle. It's okay. It's okay.
They always blame me and I just take it. I don't care. I'm the noob, so could have just said, noob, why didn't you do this? And I'd be like, oh shit, I didn't know.
You should have known.
I didn't know. Was that homework? Was I supposed to do this?
Okay, so this is good.
Okay.
Just to the point where it's melted, and it's like if you can see a couple of little lumps in there, it's like it's perfect because the heat of the chocolate will continue to melt that.
Okay.
And if you melt it, so it's like you haven't overheated it if all the chocolate isn't all the way melted.
How do you know if you have overheated it?
It will start to look really crumbly and bad.
Bad as in crumbly.
Yeah, like you'll know. If it looks
I'll know.
anything If it looks
Even though I've never done it before.
If it looks anything like melted, if it doesn't look like melted chocolate, something's gone wrong.
Oh, okay. So like I would see it and be like, is this alien goop? And you would be like, oh, chocolate's ruined.
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll actually look burned too. Like it'll actually physically look burned.
Oh, okay.
So the sails I think are so fun. This is like gonna go on top of the cake, and I was thinking that it could be like the sky, right?
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea if it's blue. Yeah.
We're gonna go with a blue background, and then we have some of these like white sprinkle stars. We have some of these different things here, so you can make the decision how you want your background to look.
I see. Okay.
And you know, like this is really fun to do with like kids, right? Because you can spread out the chocolate, and then they can put the sprinkles on there.
Right. And then if they're like the kids I know, they'll just put everything like in one spot.
We just like change.
I really like these stars. Right
change spots, and I just feel like I'm on the wrong side of the bed. Let me grab this other thing.
We wouldn't have changed spots if Liz had just done her homework.
I know. Where's the other little spatula?
Right there on the drawer. Oh, are you really asking me, or are you just saying?
No, the other small spatula. Do you know where the mini spatula is?
No, I thought it was.
Oh wait, I'll use this one.
Okay.
This is a mess today.
I know.
You're a mess.
I always forget something. It's live. What do you want from me?
I want you to not be a mess. I'm just kidding.
Someday.
If you guys have done cake decorating for any amount of time, you know that improvising is a big part of the job.
Yes.
Like you get a call the day before you're going to deliver a cake, and the client's like, so that's the 7-tier cake that I ordered, right? And you're like, you ordered a cutting cake, 1 tier. And you're like, oh no, oh no.
Did you order only 1 tier?
Yeah, you start checking the contract and everything.
So you see how this still has kind of like some lumps in it?
Okay, yeah.
But I put this in the microwave for a minute, so I can feel the glass is pretty warm.
Okay.
So while we're doing the blue one, I'm just going to let this continue to soften and melt.
And this sounds like a dumb question, but heating it up in glass or plastic, that's fine, right? You don't have to worry about any of that stuff?
Just not metal.
Oh, okay.
Metal doesn't go in a microwave.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to get the microwaves bouncing around and turning you into Spider-Man or something.
All right. So I'm going to show you how we do this, and then I'm going to have you do it, okay?
Okay.
And apparently you only have 2 spatulas.
This is demo time,
Yes.
so I'm watching.
All right, so you're going to... one of the benefits of using candy melts is that it is not real chocolate. It's genetically modified Spider-Man chocolate.
That doesn't sound like a benefit.
But it is a benefit in the way that if you're new to, cake decorating, which you are, you don't have to temper this. All you have to do is melt it, and it will set up all on its own. Whereas if you're using real chocolate, real high-quality chocolate, it's going to taste amazing, but you have to know how to temper it. So that'll be another episode.
Okay.
We'll talk about tempering.
Okay.
So
it sounds so fancy and difficult.
I'm going to pour some onto my parchment here.
Whenever I think of tempering chocolate, I think of those chocolate commercials where they have like a guy and he's got like a 4-foot tall white hat on and he's got like a chef's coat on and he's smiling the whole time. He's like happy and he's like doing stuff with the chocolate, and then it shows the woman eating the chocolate and she's really happy too.
So I'm spreading this out to probably about 1/8 of an inch thick. You don't want to do it so thin that it's going to be really fragile.
Okay.
But obviously you don't want to be super thick.
It looks pretty thin. It looks like a 1/16 of an inch thick.
If we had a ruler, then,
If only we had a ruler.
If only.
That could measure that accurately.
Where's my clips? Okay. So then, this is my top and this is my bottom. I've decided mentally.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the middle of the parchment and just kind of lift it up like this to put a little ripple in the center.
Okay.
And I'm going to pinch this side to keep that ripple in there. And then I'm just going to do a couple more.
That looks pretty easy.
It is. So you can do as many crinkles as you want, but the standard is 3.
Okay.
And then where's my little stars? Because this is a sky. I'm going to put some little sprinkles.
There was like a master chocolatier that was like, the standard is 3 scallops. And everyone said, okay.
I'm going to put some silver ones, and then I'm also going to put some white ones. So I'm going to keep it pretty simple because we're going to put some other things in front of this, right?
Okay.
So your initial feeling might be to just throw all the sprinkles on there.
But if you're a kid.
Or Dan. So I'm gonna, you know, restrain myself and not just like throw the kitchen sink at this back, right?
Okay.
All right, Dan.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's time.
All right.
Are you ready?
Was I paying attention? I don't remember.
You were. You were totally talking through the whole time. I'm gonna grab a little piece.
Is it important that I do like a thin bead of this stuff?
No, that's probably good.
Okay. Thanks, Michelle.
You're welcome.
You were paying attention.
I need like something to put.
All right. And then I'm gonna
Pet the kitty.
Yeah. I'm angling this in the direction that I'm going in.
Look at that.
Wow, look, it's so good.
Try to thin it out. Oh, Liz's is way bigger than mine.
It's not the size that matters, Dan.
Okay. It's the way that you pet the cat.
All right, I'm gonna put this onto.
I think mine's pretty thick still. Would you say?
Just keep on spreading it.
Okay.
Yeah. Just try and spread it out as best you can. All right, I'm gonna put this into the fridge to set it up. Okay.
Okay. I think that's probably good. Probably good. Alright, put that guy over there. I got my clips. This is going to be my top. I'm doing 3 clips because Master Chocolate Guy said to do that.
What's the standard?
Standard.
So start on the left.
Start
I'm
over
just
here.
kidding.
You got to get the bend in it, right?
Yeah.
And then you clip this side here.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to clip this side.
You're chocolatiering.
Oh my god. Where's my white hat?
That would be awesome.
And then I'm going to do this. They're always smiling in those commercials. I just
It's because
imagine
they're so
that
excited. They're chocolatiers.
I just imagine that in reality they're not smiling. They're in a hot factory or something. So, okay.
Nice job.
Here we go. Number 3. Okay. And now I'm gonna decorate this.
That's
okay?
right. You're gonna make decisions about what you want
Okay.
yours to look like.
So we know that there's 5 visible planets, right? So that's gonna be Jupiter. I don't remember where Saturn goes, so I'm just gonna put them on there just for good measure. Venus,
Oh my lord.
Mars. Mars should have been a red one.
You idiot.
All right, and then
Look at
I'm
this red
gonna
stars right here.
put
Just
down.
pretend that one's Mars.
Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna be like,
It'd be kind of cool if you actually
here's
made
the
constellations,
yeah.
like painted.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, here's the Pleiades, and here's some of the other ones.
Fun fact about Dan, he's actually very interested in constellations and
Yeah.
will bore me on a nightly basis by pointing them out to me and telling me what they are. And
I like
"That's
to
so
go outside
interesting."
when it's clear and be able to track them, because like you would never get lost. Basically, if you know, like you guys have seen Moana
'Cause we don't-
when she's like going like this. I was like, what's up with that? So I looked into it. It's like a real thing. You can navigate with the stars, right? So if you know the stars, then you'll never get lost.
All right, where's our other board that I got out? I thought I got 2.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
did.
So mine looks almost exactly like Liz's. It just have a red.
It just
star
has
on
one
it.
red star. Yeah, it's cool.
Yep.
You can
And they
copy-
have an extra planet.
You can copy me. It's
That'll be
fine.
Planet X. Okay, that's
Just-
Nibiru.
Just make sure you give me credit for this design.
Okay. Credit goes to Liz Merrick. Like I'm gonna post that on Facebook, and then I'm gonna like tag her and link to her business page.
You should.
You know, it's important to do that.
Okay, those are in the fridge. Next
Okay.
design.
All right. Jeez,
Wasn't that fun though?
I got it
That's
done. Yeah,
pretty
another
easy.
technique. I'm now a master chocolatier.
Okay, so
I haven't even tempered chocolate yet, but I know what I'm doing, and I can start going into forums and giving advice.
So the other thing is, if you're doing like an everything style cake, sometimes you'll have cookies or candies that you can. Why are you laughing? Like I said, it's something inappropriate.
No, it's just I'm making terrible jokes, and Liz is just trying to keep the show going. And she's like, anyways, she ignores me and goes on.
I didn't even hear
That's
your
why I
joke.
love you. That's why I love
didn't
you.
hear your joke.
She's like, next step. All right.
Next step, chocolate shards.
Okay.
And so like on drip cakes, sometimes they'll put like donuts and cookies and candies and all these things.
Like those YouTube videos, right?
Right.
Where they're
So,
making a donut tower.
but another option is to do chocolate shards, which is kind of like if you don't have, I guess, a bunch of candy that goes with your theme, right?
Okay.
So this is another really easy thing to do.
This looks like almost like the same thing that we just did.
Almost. like the
Right.
same thing, right? But we're gonna have a little bit more fun with it. So our sky is white. Visualize. And we're gonna have some little sharp, kind of mountainous shards.
In the sky?
No, so like there's a sky, and then there's some like sharp little shards that are slightly smaller than the sail that we made.
Like mountains.
Right. So do you think we should make those blue or should we make them white?
Let's make them white.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good idea. It's like you came up with that all on your own.
Right.
I planted that seed of inspiration. Like, should we make them blue or white?
It's like when you're in a meeting with your boss and you suggest a genius idea and your boss says, that's stupid. And then 5 minutes later he's like, I've got this great idea, and it's exactly your idea, and he takes credit for it.
Okay, so we're spreading this chocolate out onto parchment once again.
Okay. Should I be doing this at the same
Well,
time?
I have the
Or
I have the spatula.
This is a demo, right?
Yeah. You know what you could do is use the blue one, and it actually probably put a little, like, a few smears in there.
Let's experiment and see what happens.
That might look good. And if it looks terrible, it was, like, not my idea.
I'll just use yours and say this is yours.
So we're kind of trying to make, like, a rectangle.
I'm going to put this over here. We're making a rectangle?
Like a rounded... What shape would you call this? It's not really... It does not have sharp edges.
I would call it a blob.
Probably a little bit more chocolate. We want it to be a little bit thicker so that the shards don't break. I'm going to have to melt some more chocolate too.
Is that enough?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Put this guy over here. I'm going to continue with my experiment, making happy trees or happy mountains.
Does anybody else buy their chocolate like this, or is this just like you have 20 pounds of chocolate? It's like, yeah, it's normal.
Liz waits in the car and she sends me into the store. She's like, don't let them see me. And then I have to buy it for her. I'm like, I'm buying this for a friend.
I don't really need 40 pounds of chocolate.
Now let's get weird looks.
Glad to see the microwave is not interrupting the Wi-Fi today.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It's almost like
It
kind of
actually
a
looks really
greeny
nice.
color.
That's really nice, actually. One direction, though. You want your smears to go like in one. So choose direction and just...
Well, I'm just trying to make it like your blob thing going on over here. So.
But I mean, just finish in one direction.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Good. So now we can add our whatever secondary layer of texture.
You got a question?
Yeah, she would like to know, where do you buy all that chocolate in big bags like that?
I get mine in the bulk section at this store called Winco, which is I think it's exclusive to the West Coast. I think Texas just got one, but
It started in Washington.
a place that has bulk food, basically.
I think it started in Washington, California, Idaho, Nevada, whatever the Winco.
You gotta work fast
Washington,
before this
Idaho,
cools. Mine's already
Nevada,
set.
California, Oregon. Those 5 states.
So don't
what am I
copy
doing?
me.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'm gonna do my red on one side and my blue on the other side.
For those interested in the actual type of the white chocolate, it's Guittard Vanilla White Melties.
Okay. How do you spell that?
Guittard.
Whoa!
I know!
I thought that I gave you a trick question. You weren't going to be able to answer that.
Boom.
Drops the spatula.
And I know some people, they buy it online, but I imagine...
Like peasants?
No!
We actually...
We're the peasants. We have
I
to go to the actual
know. We're
store.
going to the store. It's like the opposite now, right?
So once this chocolate kind of starts to get dull looking, you see how the shyness started to go away?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
But it isn't actually set yet. It's still kind of bendy.
Okay. This is definitely dull.
That's when you can come in and make a few triangles,
Okay.
like you're making croissants.
I've never made a croissant before, but I guess this
What?
is how you do it.
Like
Croissant?
not even the kind that
Croissant?
come in the pan, or I mean the tube that scares you when you.
Oh, I
open
thought
it.
you used the spoon to open that.
No,
right?
but like
that's what the directions say.
croissants.
They like use a spoon and like hold your head back and it goes bah.
Ow! Oh, that's so loud.
Exactly.
You're gonna
That's
hurt
what
people's
happens.
ears.
That's what happens
But
when you're making them out of the
croissants
can.
are like in that triangle shape. You know, don't act like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, they're
thank
like
you.
that.
It's like that never happened. They're circles. You're gaslighting me,
I
Dan.
don't know. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Whoops! I just screwed that one up. I was like gonna fix it, and then I made it worse.
Story of my life. Alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna put our...
Oh, these are done already?
They are. They chill very quickly.
I know which one's mine.
So this is
The
the
one with
one
the red
with a
star.
random red star.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
It's not random, it's Mars.
right.
Mine's the more correct sky.
If anything, mine's the random one. I'm just like, nah, stars. Alright, so I'm gonna put these back into the fridge.
On a piece of cardboard.
Yeah, just so that's easy to pick up and I don't
That's
drop
a good tip.
So you want to bring those over to here carefully.
Okay. Alright. So here's my perfect one. And here's Liz's. Just as perfect.
But you see how, look, it's already pulling away from the parchment right there.
Oh, yeah.
So
Mine's over here a little bit, too.
Cool. That means we probably did it right.
Probably.
Wiping, I can't stand things on my hands.
Okay.
I just can't do it.
Okay.
Alright, so unclip your clips. Declip. Go.
I'm so nervous I'm gonna and it's gonna...
But even if you did break it, like that took us like what, 5 minutes to make? You could totally make another one be so easy.
I don't know if the stars are gonna be as accurate though this next time.
So you just want to flip it over and put it onto the table. Don't hold it in your hand because the heat from your fingers could actually put like melted spots in the chocolate. You can touch it with your hand. I'm just saying don't like hold it in your hand to remove the paper.
Okay, so you just go, just shake it.
But look, see, it's pretty much all even detached. So it doesn't take a lot of work to just detach it all the way.
Okay. I'm just kind of working from one side to the other.
Yep. Ta-da!
And this is my big chocolate potato chip.
Kinda. I thought it looked like a seashell.
Yeah, it just reminds me of a rough, like a chip. Oop. I guess mine's you're right. Look, I barely touched it there and like it started melting the chocolate. Yeah.
So, if you see these chocolate sails on these drip cakes that are painted like gold and stuff, this is what they are.
Oh, okay.
It's literally just this. So it's just melted chocolate that you can just put sprinkles on or you can paint it or whatever. And then this is really fun to eat.
Liz is cold as ice.
I am, so I can hold mine and I don't have fingerprints.
Yep.
So let's set these aside for right now.
Okay.
And let's do our last
How about you pick mine up?
because your hands are hot like lava.
I think so.
Alright, this is going to be a fun one.
Okay, what are we doing next?
We're making fireworks.
Yay, I'm so excited.
It's so fun.
I'm not going to get my eyebrows burned off, am I?
Hopefully not.
Okay.
So these are like little fireworks.
Oh, those kind of fireworks.
Isn't that
right.
fun?
Yeah.
So, I did some like research for 4th of July cakes, and not a lot of them have these chocolate, fireworks. I saw some that were on some cupcakes. I shouldn't even be saying this because somebody's gonna send me like 5 million pictures of like this already exists.
you didn't credit them, right?
Right. Yeah.
You
so
jerk.
if you already did this, I'm sorry. I'm sure I'm not the first person to do it, but this is like a traditional pastry technique where you just make little toppers with just chocolate. You just put it onto the parchment and then you chill them and voila, right?
Nice, nice.
So I did an experiment with floral wire, but then I went to the store and I found these.
Ooh, these look fun.
I don't know what they are. I think they're cake pop sticks.
It's like barber shops, right?
Yeah, very 4th of July-y though.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like 3.
Okay.
You can do as many as you want.
Well, we're doing 3 because the master of chocolate says 3, right? It's like the standard.
I just think that odd numbers are more appealing to the eye.
That's true. That's true.
So, to pipe our chocolate, you could put some chocolate into like a squeeze bottle.
Okay.
So that's kind of a simple way to do it. But we're actually going to use cornets.
Ooh, I don't even know what a cornet is.
It's like one of those basic skills you learn in like day 1 of pastry school. And it's basically just a piping bag that you make out of parchment paper. Oh. Why I love them is it is a little bit more work, but it's like no dishes. It's like, especially when you're working with different colors of chocolates and things, and it's like...
And it looks better in the commercial when you have the white hat on and the smile.
Yes.
And you're going like this with the big thing.
Yes. Okay, so let's actually move these out of the way for a second here.
Okay.
And I might need... I think we just need one.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna make yours with me. Why not?
Okay.
So take the corner of your parchment and fold it over.
I think my parchment's soiled.
It's okay.
with chocolate. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, so we're making like a paper airplane.
Sure. That'd be pretty cool to pipe with a paper airplane.
It'd be cool to make a chocolate airplane. It could fly and then you could eat it. So you could like throw it and someone else could just have their mouth open.
That would be delicious.
And it just goes in their mouth. It just floats in.
So
I just came up with that right now. It's just a genius idea. You can take it and you can
copyright Dan Merrick.
You can go and just credit me, okay? When you do it and you post it on Pinterest.
Okay, so what we want is this triangle here.
Okay.
So keeping my knife nice and flat, I'm just going to cut this triangle out like this.
Okay. Whoop.
Yeah, it's not the sharpest knife. I'm going to fix that. So step one is to use a knife that's not like ridiculously dull. So that's your test.
Okay.
As long as this little tear is not in the very middle, you'll be alright. I have to go grab it.
Oh, I'm just screwing this up like crazy.
Here, let me see if I can find a sharper knife.
Okay.
Here.
Okay. Oh. I need a samurai sword so I can just whoosh in one clean cut.
There we go. Yep.
One of my favorite things about the new Donkey Kong, or not the Donkey Kong movie, but the King Kong movie that we saw, it's called Kong, so it could be Donkey Kong, or it could be King Kong, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
One of my favorite things about the movie was how many people use swords in that movie.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab another piece of
including
parchment.
Donkey Kong. He uses a sword, but it's a big tree. It is so much fun. It's so much fun. It's one of those types of movies that a lot of people reviewed it, and I had some friends say it was terrible. And I think they thought it was terrible because it is, but they went into it thinking it was going to be really... They thought it was going to be like an Oscar-winning movie, and it's not. And it's specifically made not to be. It's made to be super campy, super cheesy. It's a lot of fun. But so many people that turn out to be samurais in the movie secretly, including Donkey Kong.
So I just have to show that this is actually possible because people are like, that looks really hard to me, I'm sure. And it really is just because I'm using a dull knife, right?
Okay.
So I'm just going to fold this over, and I have my nice, sharp Cutco knife here.
All right.
Get it going.
You better hope it's sharp and you don't
I know.
screw it up again. You can also buy these parchment triangles at stores pre-cut. There we go, see.
So it is real, I promise, it really is. It's okay. So luckily, somebody like prepped some really good ones for me, and we have those, so we don't have to deal with these rough edges.
Nice, nice.
Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome.
All right, so to make the piping bag,
Okay.
the triangle in front of us, right?
Yes. Yep.
And we're gonna take the right corner.
I'm watching.
You're gonna do it with me.
Okay.
Right corner up, and bring it so that it's like lined up with the top corner there.
This is like origami.
Kinda.
Complicated fold.
Not really. Fold that with your thumb. Like your fingers and thumb right in your hand like this.
Oh, okay. I'm picking it up now. Okay.
Other hand, left hand.
Left, my other.
Your other left.
Okay.
And then bring this around and bring it up to the back.
Okay.
And then you shimmy it until it's tight and pointy.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Okay.
Perfect.
That looks pretty pointy.
And then holding your finger right here. Some people will like staple this to like do it really quickly.
Okay.
But the way we did it in school is you just fold it over.
Fold it over like this.
Uh-huh. And then you tear tear it in the center.
Okay.
So that it doesn't unfold.
Okay. And then you do like 2 more triangles.
Like that.
I was not taught that technique.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That is rad.
That's how we did it.
So now we have like kind of like a little heart.
Or like a little, tuxedo.
there we go. Yeah.
Okay, so ideally this hole in the very bottom should not be open. Mine is slightly open.
Okay, mine
Yours is great.
is better than yours.
It is. It's perfect.
Okay.
All right. So bring our parchment back.
Oh, I think I used... Oh, wait.
I
No.
went and got some more.
Okay. I remember because
I'm
there's
gonna
not a big stain in
I'm
this
going to
one.
take yours that's soiled.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Let's just use in the soiled parchment. It's the already chocolated parchment. And we got our 3
little...
barber straws.
Yeah, they're so cute. And I'm going to just pour some of this into here. You don't want to pour it too full because it will squish out the top. So
Okay.
it's like what?
So maybe like
full?
half full? Oh
Yep.
man, yours is already leaking.
Well, that's what I said. It's supposed to be closed at the bottom so it doesn't leak out.
So this is the drip test. To find out. Like we'll see if mine's correct. Or not.
So I'm folding the
Okay.
top over and then just rolling it down so that when I squeeze it doesn't spill out the top.
Seems very complicated.
It kind of is, but it's one of those things that you just do a lot, so you're just like,
It's not complicated because I did it.
Sure.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like when you're doing like driving. Driving doesn't feel complicated. If
Right.
You've done
It
it for
just
years.
takes practice.
Yep.
That's a good way of putting it. So
Okay, now do I push this down
Yep.
first and then I come over twice?
and fold over,
And
and then you roll that down.
Go down again.
Until it's nice and tight.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
And see, you don't have any drips. It's because I'm such a good teacher.
Yeah, true story.
Just look at hers.
So now we're gonna cut the tip off. So you want like the hole to be big enough that your chocolate's not super thin, right? Does that make sense?
I'll just watch you.
Okay, I don't really know how to say what the whole size should be.
It's tiny.
Yeah, can
right?
you see that, Michelle?
Not really.
Okay.
But basically like the end of a pencil,
Sure.
kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So then you can kind of see when
Oh,
we
wait.
start doing
It's
it.
a demo, so I need to be watching.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pour some chocolate kind of into to kind of cement it to our little stick,
Okay.
right? And then I'm gonna come out. I'm not really squeezing at all. The chocolate is just falling out of the parchment, right?
Okay.
So I'm just barely squeezing. And this is
You're
like
making like an alien butterfly.
this is what am I trying to say? It's a firework, so it's like it's messy looking. It's fine.
It's supposed to look like a explosion.
And then I'm gonna do another one that's kind of a different design where I just kind of go out like this, like it's more of a crackle.
Okay. And this is like to help you do a good firework. You imagine your boss's head as you're doing this, right?
What? Why all these jokes?
It's like,
You know I'm your boss, right?
Oh no, I'm saying like like
Other
if you had
people.
a different job, like the boss that took your idea in the meeting,
Sure.
you're just like
Whatever, Dan. So kind of a couple of different designs. I'm going to do one that's a little bit smaller, you know, just so that we have a little bit of, what do you call it, like diversity.
Okay. I don't know, Liz, these all look white to me. These don't look diverse.
I meant sides, you jerk. Sizes.
This is like a fireworks
So look,
stock photo.
before I let you loose,
Okay.
this little bit of extra chocolate, I'm just gonna squeeze into my bowl here. I don't have to like worry about melting it out of a bottle and scraping it out or washing it out of a bag or anything, and then I just throw this away into our magical trash drawer.
Oh yeah, you put it in the drawer, right?
Ta-da!
And it's somebody else's problem. Okay, so what if I run out of chocolate when I'm
You can
doing this?
unfold and add more.
Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna. I'm gonna
And while
do my
you're doing
first
that,
one.
I'm gonna add some sprinkles to mine before they set up.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go with like maybe some here.
All right.
Okay, that's good. Squeeze a little bit less. You're getting all these squiggly lines.
Yeah.
It's also because your hole is a little bit too small.
Oh, it's too small.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it was bigger, I wouldn't be getting
You
those
wouldn't, yeah.
squiggles.
So it's like you're putting a lot of pressure on it, and it's like getting all squiggly.
Okay.
Which actually makes it look kind of cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But it's
It actually looks more diverse.
yeah, but you don't want the lines of chocolate to be too thin because they'll snap.
Right.
So you want it to be kind of thick and over. Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting
A
the
blob
ton right in the middle.
That's probably good.
I had all these visions of like I was gonna be making triangular fireworks, and then I got into it, and I'm so
Didn't happen.
inexperienced. I just don't know.
It's okay though, but you don't have any piping experience, so like I said, this is a great project for if you have no experience. Like it's still gonna look awesome.
This is a great opportunity for you
It's a
to
little
learn
small.
how bad you are at piping.
What is this?
I'm just trying to change things up.
Sure.
Improvising, right? I
You
got
can
some triangles in there, and then I was like, nope, and I had to cover it up with squiggly lines again.
But it looks just like a firework, right?
It's very mounded right there.
Okay.
I don't think mine are gonna dry or turn out.
I think it'll be okay.
And then I gotta push the rest of this
These
in
little
here.
thin ones right here might be a little bit of a problem, but I think, whatever.
I saw Liz's before the show, and they had broken too.
It's true, they did.
And then into the drawer.
Into the trash drawer. So you
Okay.
want to pick some sprinkles to put into the middle?
Yes. I really want to get some of these gold ones out of here.
The gold stars.
Yeah.
Put some silver ones on mine.
And these gold circles.
What's your thought process for why you're choosing these decorations?
I saw some color, and I said I want that to go on the firework. I mean, like, you guys, like, I'm sure at home you would have an idea of what you wanted to do.
You're just going
I didn't even know what we were
You're
doing
just going
today.
with your gut.
Yes. So, and I'm talking to a lot of people right now.
All we've done is we've placed our chocolate decorations into the fridge, and now we're going to start buttercreaming. Decorating.
Yeah.
Actual decorating, Dan. Are you
And
excited?
it's already done.
Perfect.
I'm excited.
So-
I was so nervous, and then Liz brought these out, and I was like, I'm done.
So this is just a chilled buttercream cake, and we're just going to put the final coat on.
Okay,
right?
cool.
So
Yep.
if you're not putting fondant over the top of your cake, you just do like a regular buttercream coat, but you want it to look nice, right?
Right.
So we're going to do red and white stripes with a blue chocolate drip.
Okay.
Like a flag,
Demo, right? And then I'll watch it and be
Yes.
like, oh, okay, I get you.
Yes.
What you're saying.
Okay, so what I have here is just a piping bag
Okay.
that has a size 806, a Tekka round.
Okay.
Whether that's the right time, I don't know. Or size. Time?
Time and size.
You ever just like talk and like a different word comes out and you're just like, that's not what I meant.
All the time.
Just like your brain is like, word.
We're not ready. Give it this one.
So I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay, so I'm putting some red buttercream into my bag, and I like to put it into a glass to kind of hold it, because if you try and do it like over your hand, it's a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
But the way that we learn in pastry school is you put this.
You're getting close to your cake.
You put the plastic part over your hand, and you put this in.
Okay.
Push it down.
Okay.
So it's not impossible. It's just a little bit more awkward.
Yeah.
And then you fold it up, and you push it down until it starts coming out like that.
And
right?
this is how cake decorators get like those really strong forearms, right?
Right.
They just have
or
massive forearms.
tendinitis.
Or both, right?
So let's have you do the white bag.
Okay.
We'll just switch. So go ahead and put some buttercream in there.
All right.
I've actually never done this. I've only seen this done.
Oh, so
I wasn't gonna say that, but it's just like, how hard could it be?
so you don't do this.
Well, I mean, no, I've never done the stripe technique.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like this. I was like,
Give it a little shake and get that down there.
my tips like twisted
Yeah.
or something.
Maybe put a little bit more buttercream in there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so
Do we put these back in the
yeah,
cups?
let's get this out of the way
Okay.
so that you can see. Yeah, I've got a bench scraper. As far as I know, from what I've seen,
Okay.
is I'm gonna come actually over here. So you just start piping on here a line.
Okay.
You want it to be nice and thick because it's got to extend past the width of the cardboard, right?
Okay.
And then you come in with your white and you do another line. And this magically turns into stripes. So I've seen.
Okay. I feel like I could do this.
I know, right? I was just like, okay, I can do that. We'll see though. Like, oh no!
Oh no!
Why you gotta get so loud? Remember, we're volume control. You're not a 4-year-old.
I just panicked.
Panicked.
Didn't know what to do.
Okay. All right. Why don't you start?
Okay.
Actually, you start. Okay. Let me do this one.
Give me the buttercream. All right. Let's get these cups out of here.
I'm so scared I'm gonna drop one of those cups. I'm gonna be so impressed if this just works really easily.
All right. I feel like this is something that you could get really fast at, and then they would make one of those insider videos on Facebook.
And then it go viral.
Where they're like, Dan Merrick does cakes really fast, and I'm just like, you know, like what you always see with those people that are like there was this one I saw that was this guy, and he was using ink on like liquid, and he made a portrait of Van Gogh by like dripping ink, and then he's like, screw it, ruins it. Oh, no, wait, I'm thinking of it wrong. He makes the Starry Night painting of Van Gogh, and he's just like, because I'm such a badass. He like ruins the whole thing, and then like makes Van Gogh's face in the messed up Starry Night paint, and I was just like, what am I doing with my life? I was just like sitting there on Facebook watching it, just being like, I'm a piece of crap.
I have no talent.
And this guy's just styling on me.
I'm just preparing the ganache while you're doing that.
My turntable is having an earthquake.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Wilton turntables is they get like gunk in them.
They get the shakes.
They do.
After a certain age.
Oh, I've been slacking. I'm sorry. Not even ready.
It's like your grandpa's old truck that when he goes past 55 miles an hour, it just starts shaking real bad. That's what this turntable's doing.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to take a break and just watch this for 1 second.
Oh, I just totally broke this up.
We're going to have to put more buttercream in your things anyways.
I was on a roll, and then it was the turntables.
All right, you open it up. We'll like tag team this buttercream container here.
Okay.
I can't believe there's no questions. Like nobody. Are you even looking at the questions? Are you, Michelle?
I promise.
I feel like you're just.
Well, there's a couple people that went off topic.
I'm gonna go and like watch this later and be like, Michelle missed that question.
Now I'm trembling.
She's like, oh great.
No,
Teacher's watching me.
They're just so in the moment.
Oh, I see. That's
I need that one.
Okay, we gotta put some buttercream in it first, though.
Oh.
Jeez.
I totally could have done another stripe with that red. I think.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit easier though if it's full, you know.
That's true.
So the problem usually when you're refilling these is just making sure that you don't get the buttercream like all over the edge.
Yep, like I did with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just pushing it to make sure that no bubbles are trapped in the middle.
You're pushing it together like that?
Yeah, and like so I'm pushing like any air like up through the middle. It's called burping your bag.
That's interesting because I just silently burped myself.
Rude and gross.
Okay, so Judy did ask, how do you get a true red buttercream?
Oh, good question. I actually just went over this with Michelle. I would say this is not like a true red buttercream. It's kind of a blah.
Where's my cup?
But we're just doing like a demo. You want to decide if you want your buttercream to have pink undertones or orange undertones. So I would have done orange for this one, and I would have started with even maybe some yellow. Put some yellow in there, and then some orange, and make a nice bright, vibrant orange, and then a little bit of red, sends it into the red category. And then it has like all of this life and boldness to it. Whereas if you just do red, it's kind of flat looking. It's kind of flat looking, you know?
Is this the straight red?
Yes.
Or is this like the multicolored mix?
Yeah, but you see these sprinkles, how bright and vibrant those are?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just red in there. It's like got a buildup of colors. Like color, you know, colors are not made with just like one color.
Okay, yeah.
And even with that one, what I did was I did the red, but then I also took like a 1/4 cup of buttercream, melted it, added the gel, and heated that up, and that could help too.
So the deal with Swiss meringue buttercream is it's fat. It's like a really fatty based buttercream as far as like American buttercream is more like just sugar, and it's a lot easier to color. So liquid, when you put liquid with fat, it's like, we don't like each other and we don't want to meld. But if you take a little bit of that fat and melt it in the microwave and combine it with the liquid, it's like you're making an emulsion, like a vinaigrette.
Exactly.
And
so many wizard tricks.
And then you add that into the buttercream, and it colors it like introduces it. It's like, oh. You're emulsified. I want to be emulsified.
Okay. Let's meld. Right?
Alright, so then supposedly we can take a bench scraper and just start scraping this off. I need a to-go cup.
You need like a place to
Veronica had my back. She was like, what did she say? Yes, we were just watching, intently learning and laughing, and then Veronica said, we're just laughing so hard we forget to ask questions.
Well,
that's good. That's
thanks,
better
girl.
that's better than crying while you're watching the show.
Alright.
That's what I'm doing inside.
Look, stripes are happening.
Yay.
I'm supposed to be. It's a demo time, right?
Yes.
And I'm not gonna miss.
I do know it's important to like keep your scraper clean because you don't want to like contaminate your stripes. I'm gonna wipe that off.
Okay.
And then clean.
I suppose if you mixed these colors, you would end up with like a pink, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what. It mixes a little bit, but overall it keeps the stripes.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
And you're using the metal turntable, so it's making a horrible noise.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
And when I do it on this one,
It'll be
quiet, but I will have the shakes,
yes.
which will probably ruin part of my.
I'll just give it an extra effect.
So if you want to start, if you have this one right here for you.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
My edge is like a little bit. Where's the
Wipe this, Dan.
Where's the white buttercream?
Oh, right here.
Go up a little bit further on my edge.
Okay.
Are you so nervous?
It's not coming off.
What do you mean?
You got the white box.
I'm like dumping buttercream on the ground over here.
This is where decorating gets messy. So now for like...
Where decorating gets real.
But you know, like all the times, how many times have you come into the kitchen and there's just bowls upon bowls and like everything is dirty and you're just like, what happened in here? This is what happens, Dan. This is what happens.
Yeah.
We're making literally a 6-inch cake and we've got like bowls and cups and sprinkles and knives and parchment and blah.
It's like when I used to have my job and I'd get home from working and I did like 4 hours. I got up at like 4 a.m. and I did 4 hours of dishes before I went to work. And then I come home and the house is a mess. And I'm like, it's okay. And I do 4 more hours of dishes. And then 10 minutes later, it's all a mess again. And I just have to go and cry and pet the cat in the room.
Pretty much. I think that looks pretty good. Pretty stripey.
Mine?
Yours looks good.
Yeah.
Michelle, that was so like authentic.
Yeah.
Great.
Alright, I'm just cleaning up my edge like we learned before.
I just want to say something happened right here.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
Something.
You just gotta scrape down more. It's just sticking out.
Really?
Yeah, you see how it's not touching the
I was talking about like how wide and pink the band was getting. It's melding.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this for you.
Oh, you can do it for me.
I was going to, but I'm trying to resist.
So I'm just gonna
give it to me. I'm gonna do it.
Give it to me. I'm gonna scrape off more.
All the way down till you get to the board.
Oh, okay. So like a beginner like me might screw this up and then be like, "What do I need to do?" And you would say, "Well, just scrape off more
till you get to the board."
Till you get to the board, and that's the problem that I actually had is I didn't scrape off enough.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this into the freezer.
Your flag just looks like it's in motion, Dan. That's all. It's just waving in the wind.
It's like the flag on the moon.
There you go.
Did you guys know that? It's actually aluminum, or it's like metal, and they made it so that it looks like it has waves in it.
Because
there's no atmosphere on the moon. And then people see that and say the moon landing was faked because it happened in a studio, but it's a piece of metal that is sculpted.
Silly
because someone was
conspiracy theorist.
somebody was like, this would look cooler if it had like leaves in it, right? For all the people, all the Transformers.
That looks so good, Dan.
Dan, you're getting cheerleaders on here. Way to go, Dan. Whoop, whoop, you can do it.
I can do it. I have the power.
Oh, wait, make sure you wipe the scraper off. See this little smudge right there? That's leftover buttercream that's from your scraper.
Oh.
Getting on there.
Okay. Gotta really clean this guy.
Yeah. So if you just do one more good one all the way around,
okay,
you should be good.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then if I screw this up, I will just call it a rustic cake on Pinterest.
You did kind of.
Hashtag rustic.
So your sides are not completely straight up and down because you're holding your scraper slightly curved in. But
Oh.
I'm gonna drip on there, so it's fine.
It's rustic. Hashtag rustic.
Clean up your edges
Okay.
just by. Is that petting the kitty? I can never remember.
I don't know. I think I was going whoop.
Oh yeah, that's the whoop.
I don't even remember how to do this. Do I start in the middle?
Nope. So you're coming right on the
Oh, I start on
outside
the
and
edge.
just bringing it towards the center.
With a big angle like this,
That's
right?
right.
Whoop.
What'd you call me across for? What the heck, Dan?
I was just concentrating on too many things at once.
You haven't remembered your training at all.
No.
I just gotta watch the replay on that, just by the way.
God, what the hell? I just can't even do that.
I was trying.
I turned around for
I'm learning so much stuff at the same time.
1 second.
Trying to keep track of like 8 things at once.
If you just pay attention during the demos.
You showed this to me in like a second.
You're just bringing it from the edge into the center. Yeah,
Okay.
not like all the way across the cake.
I thought I had to level it.
It's already level in the center.
Oh, I totally screwed that up.
Yeah, that's alright though. There you go. That's a little better. But you see this edge? You can just come back with your scraper, straighten it back up again.
Okay. Can I?
Nope, you can't do that. You gotta use your scraper.
Okay.
Which is very common.
Okay.
Even, like that happens.
I'm just gonna put it out there to Facebook land. I really love my job. It's really fun.
Trying to fix.
This is this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cleaning this off and scraping it. And doing the things.
You're still like just getting closer and closer to that cake.
Yeah.
It's okay though. This is literally your first decorated cake ever.
Seriously.
Yeah. Well, the last one was, right? And
No,
then we
that
never did
wasn't
anything.
decorated though. This is like
Oh,
actually
okay.
decorated.
Okay.
All right, so you got that lip up there again, so you can come in again with your offset. Just barely. Like it's
Don't
just a
touch
very.
me.
I'm just trying to show you. I'm just trying to guide you.
Right.
There you go.
Oh gosh.
I think it's okay.
My face hurt.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good enough.
We're just gonna cover it with ganache.
This is my GED cake.
You guys stop putting GEDs
I
on
want to kick you in
there.
your shins.
Looking at you. I'm making eye contact as I do it.
Alright. And then I see there's a delay, so I gotta watch it again, and I want to kick you in the shins.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so what are we doing next?
Okay, so just gotta recover mentally from that. Why? I don't even know. All right,
So we got our royal flag blue. I don't call it blue because this is a color. We used to use this. I used to work in politics. We did printing, design, and politics, and every politician always wanted what they called royal flag blue, and it's this color right here. It's almost like a purple.
It's like
Yeah, I think of this
blue.
as blue,
Yeah,
but everyone else thought of this as blue.
really saturated.
And they always said that royal flag blue.
All right, so a couple of different things that we could do.
Okay.
I think it's fun to kind of add some sprinkles to the bottom. So if you take like a pan, right? Oh. And you take some sprinkles and put a little bit of random, mix a little bit everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Okay, good. I'm helping. Okay,
There we go.
I'm actually going to take some of these little silver ones.
I have no idea what we're doing. We're just throwing sprinkles into a pan, and Liz is like, that's enough.
So easy, though.
Too much. It's too much.
Well, there's a lot of white on here. I feel like we need to add more blue. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Need more of this royal blue color.
Okay.
Alright, so then you just pretend you're taller.
Okay. Well, I am taller.
You
so
are.
Got that done.
Pretend you're Dan.
Yep.
And you pull them up into your hand, and you're just going to press it against the edge. So this kind of finishes that rough edge around the bottom.
Or the mistakes that you made.
Right. And then it also keeps everything in the pan.
Okay. Okay.
So that we don't have problems. Try not to touch the buttercream with your actual hands.
Okay.
So, fun. I like that.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Ta-da!
Yay!
Yeah, I totally touched a couple of those places, but...
Well, we gotta throw the cake away now.
I know. Perfect.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so now you make your sprinkles. Because you're going to have to add some more in there.
Yeah.
So you
My cake's gone though, right?
It's in the freezer.
Oh,
so you're just
it's in the freezer.
You're making your... I'm going to put this back in the freezer too.
Okay. I like these ones.
Make it rain, Dan.
Is it okay if I just...
I was thinking the exact same
How are we doing on time, Phil?
We are at 2:08.
Okay. Not too bad.
No, not too
We're
bad at all.
trying hard to condense this to an hour, but it just always seems to not happen. So...
That wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, don't do that. What are you thinking?
Well, I was...
It's not sauté.
I think I was doing that, and then they just all came out whenever. Okay. All right.
Hold this in your hand, like
Hold it.
so.
Hold it.
Hold me now. Whoa, hold my cake. Stay with me. Dan doesn't know what this song is.
Put
because
sprinkles
he's too
on
young.
me now.
He's just making it up. He doesn't know.
We were watching a show, and I guess the difference between Liz and me in our age, it's only 4 years, but she was like getting everything, and I was like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
She's like, I love this song. It's like, I've never heard of this song before in my life.
I'm gonna vote that we use the chocolate bottles this time.
Okay.
Ooh.
For ease, for the ganache. Because, whatever. So this ganache is 3 to 1, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so 3 times as much chocolate. So I think we did 12 ounces of blue candy melts and 4 ounces of heavy whipping cream.
Yes.
How do you make modeling chocolate?
This is not modeling chocolate. It's ganache.
Well, how do you make ganache?
You
Is there a
just...
recipe?
Yeah, you just heat up some cream, some heavy cream to boiling. Pour it over the chocolate, mix together. Ganache. Easy.
This looks like the living room after my kids played in it.
Yes.
Okay, put this in the freezer?
Yep. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be done with mine so fast. I would just leave it out here.
Okay. I'm coming back.
I'm just walking in and out. Ideally, you want your cake to be chilled because ganache has chocolate in it.
Okay.
So if it was at room temperature, it would just like drip down for like ever. But when your cake is cold, the chocolate stops dripping, right? So this is how you make a perfect drip, Dan.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
My edge is just a little bit. If you have like an edge that's overhanging,
It's over.
It's hard for the chocolate to drip. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because you have a ledge.
Yes.
So I'm just going to scrape that off a little bit.
So it's actually better that mine was slightly angled inwards like this.
If you want to get technical. So I'm holding my... Is this open? Okay, yeah. So I'm just making like a bead.
Is this thing on?
Till it starts dripping.
Okay.
And then a small one and a big one. And a small one and a big one.
These are happy drips.
Happy little drips.
There's no mistakes. Everything's fine.
So that's the kind of the secret to like...
I'm just going to put a drip right
here. All these people are like, what are they talking about?
See, and that's the thing. Like, I'm old enough to know who Bob Ross is.
That's right.
But there's probably a lot of people that have no idea what I'm talking about, and they think I'm crazy.
Also, we talked about how you were like really sheltered as a child. So,
Yeah.
So you just haven't heard certain songs because you just listen to like oldies music.
Right, yeah. Like
I
Jesus
love
Camp
this
was a
movie.
documentary that happened for me. And we didn't get to watch things like
I've totally lost track of
DuckTales.
my large small thing.
DuckTales was off limits to watch.
Fun.
I'm really liking this.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
It's
So
gonna be
easy.
So great.
Yeah.
All right, here you go, Dan.
Okay.
And while you're doing yours, I am going to pour a little bit more ganache into the center of mine. And just look real quick. I'm just
I
filling.
can't look at. I'm starting.
I'm just filling the center. That's all. So that the top is not white. That's all.
Okay.
Take a good look.
He's like so stressed.
Oh, it's looking great, Dan.
That's nice. It's a nice thing to say. Oh, I got stuck.
Took too long. I'm just kidding.
It's stuck.
Is there a... Oh! Why did you do that? Oh my lord,
Whoops.
So what did we just learn?
If it gets stuck,
Don't push harder.
don't force it.
God.
So this is the cake.
I can't breathe.
We'll just be watching this cake now.
I don't even know what to do right now.
I don't know where the lid went.
I don't know what to even say.
Do we have another? I can use this bottle, right? I can just start
Look
over.
how calm he is. He's like, it's fine.
This has happened
It's
before.
fine. What? So this is the back.
So let's talk about that. If you make a big mistake that
You'd
you
have
can't
to start
fix,
over.
that goes on the back of the
This
cake.
doesn't go to the client. It's not that bad, I guess.
How do you take this off?
Oh my god.
You just pull it off.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm gonna like rip the top off.
Why would you feel that way, Dan?
All right. Is there any more chocolate that I can try to keep doing this?
Let's see here. Oh my lord.
So
Our ratings just went up. There we go, Dan.
I'm gonna melt this down a little bit.
this is what we call a cake explosion.
5 seconds in here.
But these parts look pretty good, you know.
He's literally got noob mentality right now, where he just ruined the whole cake, and then he's like, "What do you guys think? Should I redo this?" And then, no, it's fine.
Well, this is a great opportunity to talk about the compliment criticism sandwich. Right? Dan, I really
Put it on
like
the table.
the parts that you did that you didn't blow up a bottle on, and next time don't blow up the bottle. And then I'm also happy with the parts that you didn't blow up. So that's the sandwich, right?
Okay.
Compliment, criticism,
Literally, you
compliment.
can't see the back, so
Exactly.
as long as you don't mess up the front.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Don't
Just
squeeze
start
too
there.
hard.
You guys thought I was joking when I was like nervous, right?
Maybe drip a little bit more right there to cover the You see, there's like a little bit of naked spot right here.
Oh
There you
my
go.
god.
Okay.
Try to fix
And hold
this.
the thing right close to the edge.
Okay.
There you go.
Judy says it's abstract. It's a new
This is
design.
why we do things live.
It's postmodern. It's a deconstructed cake, and by deconstructed,
So I know what the
I mean
freeze frame for the next
deconstructed it.
video is going to be.
Absolutely.
Okay, good job.
Oh.
Okay, that looks so good.
It does.
Good side.
Yeah, that's the
Good
back.
side.
We'll put a pineapple over there, right?
A pineapple, a 4th of
Well,
July pineapple.
You know,
All right, so
a
let's
hamburger or something.
smooth that out with the spatula.
I'm gun shy now.
I bet. I
It would be too.
So just hold this like that and
Yes.
turn your cake. You know what I'm saying?
But you're like pulling.
Well, I'm trying to get your spatula down a little bit lower.
Okay.
So, just like that. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm so good at doing that.
Yeah.
You did it for me. That's a joke.
Yeah. It's pretty good though. I mean,
Yeah.
aside from the side that exploded.
Yeah, you know.
The front looks fantastic.
It
I
does.
love it.
I'm
It's a great
telling you.
Okay, what time are we at? Do we have time?
We are at 2:16.
Okay, so if we can get this done in 10 minutes, then we're not going to get cut off. So
There you go.
Okay.
you ready to finish this and be serious? It's like, no.
Oh, I've been serious the whole time.
Yeah, you're just so great.
Let's get rid of our... Here, you help me and remove these sprinkles from the table. I'm going to go get our decorations.
Okay, all right. Another thing I liked about the Donkey Kong movie
Oh my gosh.
is that every montage that they had soldiers in it, they used like the most cliched songs that you see in every war movie, and I think that was on purpose. I honestly think that the director was like, he watched all sorts of war movies, and he was like, these 3 songs get used way too much, so I have to use those songs.
I'm going to use the same song. I don't want to be unique in any way.
It was so much fun. I had so much fun watching that movie.
Okay, so here's your mountains. 'Cause
Okay.
it has the blue smear.
Yes, those are mine.
And then
Judy said that you could put your chocolate shards on your blue explosion.
There you go.
This will be like the Skull Island. It doesn't exist on maps, but it is real, and it's the result of a big explosion or something. I don't know. Donkey Kong lives over here.
Okay, so I'm going to put a few, like, we call these, what do you call it, like a buttercream drop?
Yeah.
Kiss, whatever?
Yeah.
A polyp?
No.
That's sour cream.
That sounds gross.
Okay.
No, polyp is like a disease.
Oh, I thought you said a dollop.
Dollop.
Like, yeah, doop dollop.
No polyps. I'm going to use, wait, I think we have some white here. So you just squeeze and pull up. Squeeze and pull
It looks so easy. How could it go wrong?
If it gets stuck, what are we going to do, Dan?
We're gonna wait until the wife does it for us.
Just squeeze this extra buttercream down.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my sail and put this right on top.
Oh, I love it.
Carefully. Because I'm pushing it down in through to the ganache. To make sure that that's pretty good. Pull up a little bit faster. Squeeze up. Stop squeezing when you pull up. There you go. There you go.
Whoop.
Whoop.
Okay.
That's where the whoop.
Is that correct, or do
Yeah.
I need to do a couple
I
in
think
the
that's
back?
enough. I think that's enough. You could put some, I think, like if it seems like it's a little unstable,
We'll do that later.
you could do a couple more.
Okay.
So that's what it looks like in the back.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Right? So grab your sail. Sail away, sail away, sail away. Does anybody else work their conversation into, maybe hold it down here.
What am I doing?
Yeah, hold it down at the bottom.
Push it in, right?
Uh-huh. Perfect. Nice.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
And then we can put a couple of little dollops there.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Next on the list is we have our, let's see if I can move this over.
Mountains, right?
Yeah, if you just lift this up, this parchment, and you just go like this, it should break.
You just go like this.
Just go like
This
that.
is when you're petting the cat. The
On the
cat's
belly.
standing up, and you're petting the cat's belly.
See? So they just break apart.
I love the silver.
Okay. You see,
Okay, there we go.
I feel like this is a little bit too tall. You see, it's like as tall as my sail. So
Yeah.
for visual, I'm going to break that down a little bit. Put one like there.
Are you pushing this into the cake or
Yep,
into the
cake. Welcome to...
Oh, pray for me.
This is how you decorate while also like the camera can still see you. It's a little challenging sometimes.
I feel like the top chocolate is like bending as I'm pushing this in.
Yeah, I mean it's
that normal?
chocolate, so I mean it's gonna be fine though. Probably. I don't know. I shouldn't. I was gonna say I shouldn't say that with you.
I don't know my own
I think it's
strength.
just a little bit thick.
Okay.
So just hold a little bit closer to the bottom when
Okay.
you push down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can do this, Dan. I believe in you.
I don't.
I'm also holding like this, like I'm sandwiching.
Sandwiching? Is that a term?
Yeah. Sandwiching the chocolate between your fingers.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sandwiching.
Sandwiching.
I thought that's when you
Made a sandwich.
you eat a sandwich.
I'll put some more white into our container here.
This cake is very firm.
I think, like I said, it's your ganache layer is a little bit thick.
Okay. Okay. I wonder how that happened.
Probably during the explosion.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit more white here.
I can feel the chocolate breaking in my hand as I'm doing this. Okay. Okay. I that's as many mountains as I'm comfortable with.
Okay. I'm putting a few little clouds. I've decided these are clouds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That looks nice. That actually looks nice.
Why are you so surprised?
Well, I look at mine and I go, ooh. And then I look at this, I'm like, this is how it's supposed to look.
It'd be really bad if mine wasn't like a little bit better, because then it's just like, well, I have 10 years of experience and mine looks worse than yours.
Well, that's like the other episodes.
Rude.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, fun part.
I love
My clouds are
Carefully.
looking weird.
It's so fun. I love it. America, America.
I love it so much. Okay,
Okay.
where's this last one gonna go? Should it go here or should it go here? Here.
There. Love it.
How much you charge for this cake? We've been doing this for an hour. Not to mention all the time it took to do all the other stuff. But really, not that long.
You wouldn't charge, you couldn't pay people to take my cake.
Sure.
Oh, whatever.
Oh my goodness. People would
Yes.
totally take that cake, Dan.
Yes. Especially when you cut
Look,
it
your
open.
chocolate fireworks turned out great. They didn't break.
I love them.
Thanks.
Awesome. America. I'd probably put this one.
It's a little in your face. You can't even see the mountains.
I was going to say,
past
you kind of blocked your mountains a little bit.
by the fireworks.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you would want to do the mountains to kind of like one side,
And just,
and then do the fireworks to the other side.
or just, kind of offset.
Okay.
Not keep things so centered.
What's
So you can see the mountains and the fireworks and everything.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Did Dan do a great job or what? Decorating his first cake.
I managed, right?
We have these lovely boards that we also got at Michael's. And
Oh.
Michelle finished, and Avalon put this star on there.
She
Aww.
did.
So cute.
So cute.
I'm stepping on chocolate. There's so much chocolate.
There is a lot of chocolate down here that blew up.
So the way that you get a finished cake onto the board is you take your clean spatula.
Okay, here we go.
It's and just get this. Just get this under there.
It's,
Just so that you can get your fingers in there and bring it to the edge of the.
Do you need this?
No.
Okay.
I was just lifting it up to get my fingers underneath there.
Okay.
Bring it to the edge of the turntable.
And plop it down.
Well, and then I use this. I know you can't see, but I'm going to
Here.
remove that, yeah. It's hard to get your fingers out from behind the back of it, so I actually will put it onto a spatula and then lower it
That's nice.
and then get it out, so like that.
I am pretty good at that, I think. Like I've set up cakes when we deliver them.
Right,
We used to deliver the cakes not stacked.
right.
You'd have all the tiers, and then you'd get there and you'd actually stack them.
Okay, here's your lovely board.
Okay.
Decorated by Michelle and Avalon.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna go.
Any questions? We've got 5 minutes that we can take questions if you guys have them. You can make suggestions for next week's.
Oh, jeez.
Just push it to the edge. Don't ruin it now. There you go.
Everyone's giving Dan many compliments on
Good.
his amazing cake. One lady said, send it to Sweden right now.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Look
There we
at
go.
that.
Ta-da!
Yay!
And honestly, did your very first decorated cake look this good?
It probably looked better.
No.
Mine was terrible. There's no way I could ever have done that as my first thing. So drip cakes, easy cakes to do.
Yes.
They can be changed for pretty much anything, right? You just pick some colors, get some sprinkles, some textures. Like we could make this Wonder Woman themed, but just by changing, like adding some yellow in there, some stars instead of fireworks. I mean,
You could put little people toppers on here.
You could.
Like they're jumping on the mountains,
you
right?
could like
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah.
We could do King Kong.
This
who's,
could
like,
be
holding a
Donkey
sword.
Kong with his sword. Yep.
I think you did a really good job. I'm super proud of you.
Okay, thank you.
We get to eat these
You're
later.
a good teacher.
Oh, thank you. All right, guys, that's everything for Sugar Geek Show Live. Hopefully you'll tune in next week, Tuesdays, 1 o'clock. Oh, that's right. Michelle's giving me a friend.
4th of July is Tuesday next
4th
week.
of July is Tuesday, so our regularly scheduled program will be rescheduled to Wednesday.
Yes.
So July 5th, we will be doing our next episode, right?
And was there something with the sprinkles for this episode?
Nope.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
that's a different episode.
Okay.
Don't be giving stuff away, Dan.
I don't know. I hear everyone talking and stuff. I hear all these rumors on the chat boards.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'm Liz.
I'm Dan.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.